All right, another quick short video. I would like to go over how to embed code into your website. I had a few more questions last class about that, so I thought I'd make a quick little tutorial on how to do it. I imagine actually a few of you might find it a faster way, let's say, on your own. And if you do know a faster, quicker, or better way, please share with me. This is how I've learned how to do it, so you can choose whatever method works for you and your website. So first of all, I prefer to actually, do all my coding and stuff into GlowScript, and so I find it very easy to debug. And I'm going to be using another application called Trinket IO. Trinket IO over here is a great app. It's great because it shows the code on the left side and then it shows the animation on the right side. And it's a really great way to sort of share your code with other people in a website. However, I do find Trinket IO is not great with debugging. So that's why I prefer to actually do all my coding in the first place in GlowScript. And then once I'm done with my final version, I just simply copy and paste it into Trinket.io. So I'm going to first go edit the program. I think this program functions properly. I'm going to copy all of this, Control A and then Command C. And then I'm going to go into Trinket IO. So it's just Trinket.io, use your Google account, whatever, to log in. And then I'm going to click on New Trinket and then select GlowScript. So once I'm in there, then in here I click on the left side where it says Python, and I simply just paste in my code. So there's all my code in here. And if I click on Run, oh, looks like it's an older version, so I need to go back to 2.9. I guess they haven't updated Trinket to the newest version. All right, and if I click Run in here, I should hopefully see my code that will be running on the side. And so there it is, and you now see a visual of both things. Now you can kind of switch the window over here if it doesn't, and you can see the nice animation. It's a nice way to kind of demonstrate your code to other people. All right, if I click on Save here, give it a name if you'd like. You could change the name and call, I don't know, Rolling Disk here. All right, and then what I'm going to do is actually, more importantly, I'm going to click on Share. And I like to share as Embed, and it gives me all this stuff in here. This is the stuff that I'll need for my website. Now you have a couple choices. You could show the code with on the left side and the output on the right side. That's the normally the one that's already defaulted. I would recommend that. But sometimes you only want to show the output, which means you hide the code and you only show the animation. All right. Or you can also have let them toggle. So I'm just going to pick this one. If you want it to be auto ran, so that as soon as they load up the page, it's automatically going to run it, click that button. So I'm going, or give instructions of you as well. So it's just, all I need is this little snippet of code. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. And now I'm going to go into one of my web pages. So I'll just go into my AT Physics web page. And I'm going to go into my coding page where I've made a bunch of code. Now in this Google site, I have a bunch of trinkets that I've added from things that we've done during the year. So I'm just going to click on Edit the Page. Okay, now I know that a number of you guys are using different website engines or whatnot. So I'm going to go right down to the bottom. Now I need to add this gadget. I find the easier way to do is to switch into the HTML mode. Right over here. You get all of this HTML for all of those different gadgets that we put in. And I'm just going to simply drop in my code right in here. That's that little bit right in there. That's the code. I click on Update, and you should see now a new gadget is formed down here. And if I click on Save, all right, then I should see, once it loads up all of these gadgets, you should see at the very bottom, just have to scroll down to it, my Trinket IO one. And now it's not automatically running, so I just click on the play button, and now I can see the object rolling and moving. And so it allows also too, what's great is that the users who are looking at your website can also even modify different criteria in here, and they actually can see and rerun the animation. So I think it's a really good way to do it. That's my preference. Alternatively, you can also, if you wish, take your code that you have, let's say copy this, and when you're putting it in your program, so if I go into my programs, I have a bunch of folders and things that we've done, but in the public folder is the place where I share things. So I can create a new program. I'll call it Rolling Disk. Okay, and then I'm just going to copy that code in here. And now if I click on the share button, I can also very quickly just share this URL link. That means that anyone who wants to view it, all they need is this link. So if I just put that in there, I'm going to automatically find my page. Oh, there's a little mistake because I have, I believe, a little bit of a period at the end here, and I think it would be fine. So let me do that again. All right, let's get rid of that period, and I think it should work fine. And it loads up the program. So two ways to basically share your program. You can share your code via Trinket IO, which I find is much more interactive. I prefer that. Or you can share it by just using the URL, and I would just have to click on the link. But just be sure that you make it sure that it's public. If you put it in one of your normal folders, I will not be able to view it. Okay, I hope that was helpful in getting you to learn how to embed your code into your website.